What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Richie Sambora as we continue through his 1991 album Stranger in This Town. Thank you as always to Michaela. And the next song is River of Love, which sounds like a very fruitful metaphor, whether it's the volume of love, the flow or current of love, maybe the twists and turns of love, all having a great visual and kinetic representation or expression of experiences and understandings that would fundamentally be psycho-emotional and interpersonal. So it's a very evocative title. There's obviously a poetry to it. I look forward to picking up what I can. Let's give it a listen. This is Richie Sambora. The song is River of Love, and it's from his 1991 album Stranger in This Town. was an unexpected sound. Yeah, that's awesome. And just for the record, and I've mentioned this in a video on Patreon where I talked about when I'm listening to songs and reactions these days, I try not to talk too much. Every once in a while, I'll still say something, and I try to do it, quickly and at the right moment. But generally speaking, I do wait until the end. So I've had to learn or enact a series of gestural indications for what is catching my ears. And when I point like this, it's not like me. I'm pointing to throat, which is essentially a shorthand for singing. And yes, Richie's vocals in this one are awesome, and a couple moments where he's really, just full of all that blues fire. And indeed, on a larger analysis, I'd say this is definitely another blues rock type of track. More on the rock end of that, but definitely with some blues flavor, not only in his vocals, but also some of the guitar work, and the bass is grooving away as well. But yeah, so I feel like this is fundamentally about immediate passion, and maybe the love is, of course, also referencing like emotion and feeling and this interpersonal bond, but I think it is about expressing it in a more immediate physical sense, and even makes reference to like tonight, and thus the physical sexual dimension of this, I blame that on you, Luca, is very strong. And I'll say also I enjoy the metaphors, which are certainly based on immersion in water. He wants to be pulled under, and he wants to drown in her love, which sounds like he doesn't want a little bit, he wants all of the experience. He wants to be fully immersed in the river of her love. And he's also saying that it's bi-directional. It's like, because she is passionate and in this river of love, it's like that makes her feel like a woman, which makes him feel like a man. And so there's this sense of their passions are burning for each other, and they're exactly what each other needs, and they should just go with the flow and fully immerse themselves in the river of each other's love, is what it sounds like. So yeah, maybe I'm missing a detail here, but that seemed to be fundamentally where the song is, like thematically. And as I said, Richie's vocals are the standout for me on this one, which is not the first time I've said that, but definitely some cool guitar work. And I enjoy there's like some stop-start moments, like at the end of the chorus, and then it would roll back in for the next, interlude in the next verse. So I like the composition of the track musically as well. So yeah, it's funny, going through this album, which has for the most part been a very blues rock record, with some that are like harder, some that are a bit more like ballad like, but it is also, of course, the case that as I go through the Bon Jovi album these days, it also has a very strong blues rock flavor. So it seems like in the early to mid 90s, not only Richie specifically, but Bon Jovi more broadly, was in that space, in the blues rock space, harder or, again, more epic or more like emotional and ballad like, but yeah, definitely the blues rock flavor was strong in this period. So once again, big thank you to Michaela, not only for the Sambora, but for the Bon Jovi material and much, much else. Do let me know what you think, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.